The entire Call of Duty franchise was offline. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Before the video starts, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe, and please leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. And hop into my community Discord server. The link is in the description. The entire Call of Duty franchise was offline just a few days ago, guys, but it didn't last very long. It only lasted a few hours and then everything was back up and running. But one has to ask, how and why did this happen? Well, let's add some context before we dive into all of that stuff. Basically, on the Call of Duty subreddit, there was a graphic that was posted saying, "Call of Duty belongs to us. Reduce skill-based matchmaking and lobby disbanding. Legacy UI option. Make ping king again. Cosmetic filter and launch with content." And then it follows by saying, "Without the players, there is no Call of Duty. We make this franchise what it is. We can break it. We demand better." Hours later, after that post was posted on the Call of Duty subreddit, Charlie Intel then put out a tweet saying, "Call of Duty servers are experiencing issues across all games on all platforms right now." And then we got another tweet from the No Shame Pod, which says, "Breaking news. Every Call of Duty title, from Black Ops 2 to Black Ops 6, including other Activision titles, are offline." This just shows a list of all the Call of Duties that were offline, including some other Activision titles. But it goes without saying, guys, the entire Call of Duty franchise was basically shut down and, like, DDoSed, essentially. I gotta dive into this. The timing. The protest graphic that I showed you guys earlier is clearly a community-driven message about frustrations with Call of Duty, skill-based matchmaking, lobby disbanding, and content at launch, and a few other issues. Hours later, reports of DDoS attacks on Activision servers across multiple COD titles surfaced. I just gotta say, the timing makes it look connected, but remember, correlation does not equal causation. Who could be behind all of this? Disgruntled community members. Some hardcore fans may feel that extreme measures are the only way to get Activision's attention. The tone of the poster, "We can break it," could inspire that kind of action. Hacktivist groups. DDoS attacks are often used as protest tools by loosely organized groups, not just individual fans, opportunists, or third parties. Sometimes attackers just jump in during controversy to amplify chaos, even if they don't care about the protest itself. Now, what would the motivation be for this? I mean, let's be honest, guys. It's in the graphic itself. If we disrupt online services, Activision will see how dependent the franchise is on its players. And it simply matches the narrative of the graphic. We can break it. But it's also possible that a completely unrelated hacking crew or even random DDoS for hire trolls saw this protest and just took advantage. Now, what's my take on all of this? The graphic and the movement are about reclaiming COD to its former glory. The DDoS, in hypothetical terms, we don't know because it hasn't been confirmed yet, guys, let's be entirely honest. The DDoS could very well have been carried out by individuals who sympathize with that cause, but there's really no proof. Given how common DDoS attacks are in gaming, it could also just be an opportunistic attacker unrelated to the protest. In short, the overlap is suspicious, but unless attackers claim responsibility and tie it to the COD Belongs to Us protest, can't say for sure, guys. For real. I gotta say, though, it genuinely looks like that some people got together and were like, "Yo, Activision needs to learn a thing or two about how to treat their customers and how to actually, handle an online service game. They need to start listening to their community, or their community could rebel in ways like this." This is the thing about online gaming and just the online nature of today as is. People are teaching themselves how to hack, how to code, and how to crack into security systems like this. Which means, Call of Duty, you really have no option anymore. You're kind of flailing about as if you're trapped in a corner and don't know what to do. And I gotta say, COD, just listen listen to the community, man. Just listen to the community. We know what's right for the franchise. We want to steer this back into the direction that it should be going in, not the direction you guys have been taking it since 2019, because the skill-based matchmaking and engagement-optimized matchmaking system, along with the lack of content you guys give us every single year, well, actually, it's every other year. It's every few years. We get a banger Call of Duty game with like 16 plus multiplayer maps. It's awesome. Post-launch support is through the roof. It feels amazing. Developers are actively giving us good content post-launch and at launch. But the thing weighing all of that down still lingers in the back of my head. Is this going to be consistent with the next Call of Duty game? Are they going to remain with 16 base game multiplayer maps along with a good post-launch content support? Well, the last few years it's been no. They haven't been consistent with giving us that type of support. And well, I gotta give it to the COD community. We're kind of holding them accountable with the pre-order numbers for Black Ops 7 versus Battlefield 6. So holding them accountable and holding the flame to them, I fully support it. We gotta make sure that these guys learn from their mistakes and actually try and make a better product for us all to enjoy. Now, I genuinely believe Call of Duty can be on a redemption arc, but it starts here. It starts by being humbled by Battlefield 6. It starts with removing carry forward content from Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7. And now it's gonna start by having a serious conversation about the matchmaking system you're implementing in Black Ops 7. Be honest with us. If it's gonna have SBMM, is it gonna be reduced? If not, you can kiss my money goodbye. I'll invest it into Battlefield where it belongs, where I'm gonna be respected as a player. I want Call of Duty to be good again. And the only way that's gonna happen is if us, the Call of Duty community, hold them accountable en masse and just not play the game, not pre-order until we hear the conversations we want to hear. They need to have a serious conversation about the reduction of skill-based matchmaking, so that way I can enjoy the game with my friends and just kick back, relax, have a good time, grind some camos, kill some zombies, have some fun in general multiplayer, and try out some new weapons. That's what I really miss about Call of Duty. The old days of just logging in, having fun. In conclusion, guys, it seems like the Call of Duty community is fed up with Activision's bullshit and is taking matters into their own hands in terms of being able to instill change into the Call of Duty franchise. Do I blame them? No. But do I think that DDoSing is the answer? No. But if that's what gets the results we need in order to enjoy Call of Duty again, then I am all for it. Whatever. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and consider subscribing to stay up to date with all the latest content, and share the channel with your friends. It helps the channel grow. Have a great day, everyone.